Welcome back. After the devastating layoffs of the Sumitomo workforce, the Buffalo Niagara Manufacturing Alliance is dedicated to helping those displaced employees land on their feet. Here to tell us more about their upcoming job fair is Pete Ahrens. Thank you so much for coming in, Peter.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Chelsea.
I would like you to start off by telling us about Buffalo Niagara Manufacturing Alliance and why they're the perfect organization to host this event.
Oh, you bet. So the Buffalo Niagara Manufacturing Alliance, we represent small to mid-sized manufacturers in Western New York. And we've got a lot of them. We've got over 1,600 in that 5-county region. And most of American manufacturers are small to mid-sized. We always think of Tesla, you think of the really big companies out there, but most are small to mid-sized manufacturers. And so we represent them through advocacy work, workforce, in helping them find, because I'm sure you've read, and it's not our region issue, it's a national issue, finding workers to fill these great jobs. And I feel it's incumbent as executive director of the Buffalo Niagara Manufacturing Alliance that I've got my members who are looking for good workers, and then we've got these displaced workers, 1,250 of them in total, who are in need of good jobs with middle-class salaries.
Right. Let's talk about your overall mission for skilled workers in our Western New York community.
Well, how do you mean that, Chelsea?
Well, what are you trying to accomplish with what this alliance is trying to do?
Well, with the Alliance, we work with all of our educational partners. The Buffalo Niagara Manufacturing Alliance was one of the instigators for Northland Workforce Training Center, so I'm housed at Northland. And we work with our educational partners at BOCES, at ECC, NCCC, and certainly Northland to bring that targeted training, the skills training that is needed by our industries here in Western New York. And there's no question you've got tremendous workforce that was at Sumitomo, and I believe that a lot of those are going to be transferable skills. Right. We've got extrusion companies that do all sorts of plastic extrusion. They've got CNC machine shop at Sumitomo. I've got a lot of machine shops that are looking for CNC machinists. So, it's really a great bringing everything together. And frankly, I know of my contact at Sumitomo on the union side, Frank Birdzak. He's going back and finishing his master's degree to become more marketable.
Let's talk about when and where this job fair is taking place.
Oh, you bet. So it's going to be on next Monday. It's the 20th of January, and we're holding it at the Marriott in Amherst on Millersport Highway. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't reach out and thank Erie County. Zach Evans he's the Chief of Economic Development for Mr. Polencars, and also AJ Baines, who's the Executive Director for the Amherst Chamber. He joined up with us as well. So it's been really a nice community coming together, converging to support our other residents.
Nice. Now, obviously, this was made with the idea of helping those Sumitomo employees that were displaced after getting laid off. But is this really something that's open to anyone that's looking for a job in manufacturing right now?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the predominant theme is the Sumitomo, but the water's warm. We've got, as of this morning, we already have 50 companies signed up. Nice. To have a booth and meet these individuals looking for opportunities.
What should candidates bring with them or be prepared for at this job fair?
Yeah, I would say bring a bunch of resumes, kind of work on your elevator pitch a little bit. It's 30 seconds that really tells that story about who you are and what you can do for your potential employer. And, I think those are the two keys, so that in a very brief period of time, the recruiters can understand, well, where might this person fit in our organization, and then have a clean resume to provide them.
And do people need to register in advance, or can people just show up
Just
the day of?
show up as you are. You know, we made it easy for the displaced workers, Sumitomo or otherwise, but just come as you are. It goes from 10 to 2 next Monday. Anyone's welcome who's looking for a career position in a skilled workforce environment.
Alrighty, Peter. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about this. Viewers, if you or someone you know was displaced by the Sumitomo layoffs, you can register for this job fair by visiting bnmalliance.com. Thanks again for coming in, Peter.
Oh, thank you for having me, Chelsea.
No problem.